Hey guys, IRL Games here, and have you played Rising Lords? Today I'm going to be breaking down a game in a game review and then kind of giving you the inside scoop of what to expect. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more game reviews, gameplay, walkthroughs, unboxings, and so much more. Today, again, I'm going to be covering Rising Lords, and this shows a hand-drawn art style and focuses on caring for your kingdom, and not only having to think about what's best for your kingdom and community, but those around you as well. Like any good strategy, it's exciting to build up a powerful army and watch your kingdom grow bigger and bigger. The characters are designed to kind of look like a board game and has that layout of the battlefield itself, as you may see in some different strategy games. And this does have a campaign mode, as well as some different simulations where you can either face off against AI, or even local players, or even work alongside either of those combinations. You can kind of customize it yourself. And there are also online battles that you can join as well if you want to kind of join up with some friends, fight against others. This game does have an option to automatically balance your different resources as you're kind of building up the kingdom if you're newer to these types of games. And again, that's going to be more if you're afraid to take some risks. The only issue that you may run into is you may not see your kingdom grow as quickly as you may want it to, but it can help prevent you running into issues of maybe using too many resources during the wrong seasons in the game. And like any good board game as well, there are certain cards you can use to help strengthen your army and then also weaken your opponents. So there's some different cards on each side of the table there, and that's the same thing with your opponents. So again, you're kind of up to chance on what to expect there. So you do want to make sure that you have a good army set up and not just a bunch of peasants running around with pitchforks hoping you can fight a massive army with 300 of those guys. And there is also a different weather and events that can impact the whole board, which I found was pretty interesting as well, as you can kind of see some of the dynamics change there. And I did find that as you kind of begin the story and also look at the campaign elements, that it does have kind of that storybook feel, as if you're looking at an old fable or hearing a classic story, kind of thinking of King Arthur, things like that, as you kind of dive into the campaign there and get some more depth to the story. Overall, I did find, even with the stories, the tutorial can be a bit hard to learn, and the best methods to grow your army and kingdom quickly and effectively. Again, I did find it interesting that you can go ahead and team up with AI, see how much damage you can do, and help out other players in the process, and they can help you out. Again, I did find that with this difficulty, if you're not paying attention, this is going to pretty much make it impossible to play the game. So do make sure you do the tutorial first, kind of get an idea of what to expect there. Overall, I did give this game a 6 out of 10, because even if you do pay really close attention to the game, it still may be challenging for new players of this genre to really pull you into the story and kind of know what to expect. Again, even with those auto balances that you can kind of set there. I did find the story interesting. However, as you're kind of playing through the game, it's, again, really difficult to kind of learn some of the rules. So this is something where if you are into those strategy sort of games, you can learn through that trial and error. But again, this does feel like it's more fit toward a board game than a video game with some of the accessibility there. I did feel that if there was a better assist system for newer players, or even players that aren't as well versed in this sort of genre, that would make it a little bit better for growing to larger audiences. And also would like to see a little bit more of dynamics on the board game itself. Unless you're physically moving a piece or a player's moving a piece, there's not too much going on except maybe a flag blowing in the wind, or maybe one little sheep running around or two. So it would be cool to see maybe some of the grass movements in the background, maybe some water ripples, trees move, just because overall, again, it feels like it's very statuous is, I guess, the best way I can describe it there. again, overall, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this game review. Do you think you have what it takes to go ahead and kind of create your own kingdom, see how much of the board you can take over? I'm going to be posting some hints and tips videos for any of you guys that are looking for some achievements soon. I'm going to be posting those as unlisted links through True Achievements if you're looking for that information. And then also now looking to post some stuff on True Trophies as well. Again, if it kind of falls underneath both nets there. If you guys want to support the channel, I'd really appreciate that, so that way I can continue to cover more game reviews like this and also host some more giveaways, so that way you guys can get some of these great titles that I'm covering. The lowest membership that I have starts at $2, and that's going to stay the same. And I do have some higher tier memberships if you want some different bonuses, and I'll also be sending out more information on those as well. If you're curious, you can also go ahead and message me on social media or on Xbox, PlayStation, or Switch, and I'd be happy to kind of go over what those different membership options look like. If you want to go ahead and support in a way that's a little bit more practical as well, if you want something physically right away and not have to pay month to month, you can also go ahead and support me through the eBay page down below. And again, that's just going to have different physical video games, video game memorabilia, things like that you guys may be interested. But as always, stay awesome and go ahead and check out some more of my game reviews and walkthroughs coverage here. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you later.